Welcome back to Fret Fables, folks. And today we're going to cover off the musical alphabet, what we use as music, and the notes that we use to identify music. Okay, so one thing I want to start off with is that we have to understand that the music came first, the alphabet came after the music to put some structure around it. So, we could have a way talking to each other and expressing how a song would sound to other people without them actually having heard it. Okay, so that's the framework that we put around something that already existed to make it sound, make it available to more people. Okay, now the music alphabet goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, so we start on A, we finish at G. Once we go to G, we go back to A. So it's like a loop. Okay, now in that loop, there's going to be different sharps and flats. Now, on the guitar, we have an ability to look at the musical alphabet set out in semitones. It's the same as a piano. The piano has the white keys and the black keys. Now, if you go between one key to the next key, that's a semitone. That's same sort of situation we have here on the fretboard of the guitar. Okay, so we have here we have an E note. That's a fixed string, open string. That's an E note. Then we have F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and back to E. Same note. That's the same note, okay? So that musical alphabet goes up in sharps and flats. Now, you don't need to remember that now, but there is a PDF that will be linked in the description for you to download so you can actually start learning the notes on the fretboard, okay? And there will be a trick that I will explain to you later on, how we can actually learn the fretboard quicker and understand the connection between the notes of chords, keys to the fretboard. But that'll be coming up next soon, okay? Now, there's only two notes in the musical scale or musical alphabet that don't have sharps, okay? So that's B and E. There's a semitone between B and C. That's the step. So there's no B sharp, or B sharp would be C, okay? E sharp would be F, but we don't use that because there is no technical B sharp or E sharp. And if you think about it, there's no flat for a C or an F. Because if we look at the guitar in flats, okay, we could look at the E note right down here. That would be E flat, D, D flat, C, C flat, which is no C flat, is there? It's a B. B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F. No E flat, goes to E. But that'll be in the PDF attached below. Just have a look at it, download it, and you'll be able to look at it that way. Now, I would encourage that you do download the PDF because it'll give you the notes for the first, or all the strings, but I'd like you to just have a look at it, have your guitar there, look through and try to see if you can learn at least the first two strings, all the notes on the first two strings, because they'll become important going forward when we actually start doing keys and we start doing chords, okay? Now, another way you can look at it is if you look at the guitar itself. I don't know if you can actually see these, but there's actually dots here, okay? And these dots are at certain frets to help you navigate across the fretboard itself. So at the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, the 7th, 9th, and 12th frets, the 12th fret will have 2 dots on it. So that tells you that's the octave. So an octave goes from root note to root note, so E to E, A to A, B to B, C to C, etc. And each one of these notes at the 3rd fret, or the 5th fret, or the 7th fret, or the 7th, the 9th fret, and the 12th fret are there to help you identify where you are on the fretboard. Okay, so you can actually see, at a glance, all right, so I'm at the 5th fret or the 9th fret. Okay, that's all they're there for, to help you identify where you're at and how you can actually use the frets. Now, one of the things you can do with the frets here, one way of tuning the guitar is to have the top note tuned, and then you can use the 5th fret, which will be the A note, A open note. So you have E, A on the 5th fret is the 5th fret on the E string. So you've got E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, which is the same note as the second string from the second thickest string on the guitar, which is the A. And then the 5th note for that is the D, right? And then the 5th note on the D string is G. Now this is where it changes a little bit, because the 4th note on the G string, which is the first, on my guitar, it's the first nylon string, okay? That 4th fret is the same note as the next string down. And then the 5th fret, E. But again, that's all in the actual PDF for you to actually download below. All right, so when we're actually learning and we understand all the different chords, we learn the chords and we learn the structure of that, we actually start to learn how music theory relates to each other. All right, so subscribe, connect, download the PDF down in the link. And until next time, remember that music is our connection to our life. It's our way of expressing our creativity into the world. Okay? And music is the constant companion we have. It helps us when we're down. It lifts us when we want to be happy. It's always there for us. It never lets us down. This is for the free course from Fret Fables. Until next time, Toonies, have a great day.